Hi everybody. I wanted to take some time to talk to you guys about a haul that I did at Muji. So this has been a little bit of a slow build up towards a big huge collection of stationery just from Muji. The first pens that I ever purchased from Muji, there was actually one more. It was the orange one. And I got these, like you can tell these are Muji pens because they have this like special sticker that they're changing out now. But I got these a really long time ago, maybe 8 years ago. I actually don't know when they stopped making this kind. So this type of like the plastic clear casing with a dual-ended tips, this was phased out, and I believe they came out with this type, which is again also a dual-ended tip. So you end up with a dual-ended tip. So this is the marker side. Other side is kind of like a thin felt tip type of marker. I always think the quality is quite good with Muji items, but it's just interesting to see how long ago I've had these. I ended up getting a bunch of these. This is like, this type has been maybe 2, 3 to 4 years ago. So like I think these are like 8 years ago, 4 years ago, and now they have this type, but now it's like a circular barrel. It's not hexagonal anymore like this. And I didn't like those very much. So when I picked them up from Japan, I actually ended up doing a giveaway with those like circular types, which is what you can find now. I don't have any of those because I didn't like that they didn't match to these hexagonal ones. When you first saw me show up, this is a part of my Muji drawer set. I currently have 2 of these. I have the square version, like the small square and then the larger square. What's really cool about my local Muji is they've partnered with a credit card company. And as I was browsing one day at Muji, as I always do, I was approached by one of the people who work at Muji, and they asked me if I would sign up for their Muji, like their Muji specific credit card. And the benefit of that is like you get about $10 if you sign up, and then every year for your birthday you end up getting about $25 or so of a gift certificate or gift vouchers for a product. I mentioned previously in a couple of videos that my birthday month is April, and I went to pick up my voucher for Muji, and then it did a little bit of hauling from there. I didn't spend any money, but it was a nice birthday present because I picked all the pens that I wanted, but was trying to restrain myself. Muji items coming from your bags. So I spent a couple of hours. No, I spent a better part of an hour just browsing through the stationery things. And what's really cool is they have these books with all the pens inside. Well, most stationery things are inside. So let me show you. So they have these pens, which obviously I have some of. So these ones are from a previous purchase, but they're the gel pens. That's these ones. And then they also have these. These are kind of like the Coletto pens, the Muji version of a Coletto pen. Here, this was my focus of the day, where they're like clickable, and I think these are 0.5. Yeah, they're 0.5 thickness, and they just come in so many colors. And I was really drawn towards the gray. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring that. Oh, so I purchased a gray pen a while ago, which I forgot to bring today. But when I was there, I stocked up on the refills. I like Muji because it's interchangeable. So like this pen like this, rather than throwing the whole thing out after you're finished with it, you can, oh, you don't need that side. This side, you just unscrew this side and you pop this out and then you refill it with a new one, which to me, I think I always really enjoy companies that think about sustainability, at least for as best as they can. If you didn't know, you can't actually throw pens away into the garbage can. You shouldn't throw them into the garbage can. Just like nail polish or batteries, you shouldn't throw these things away because it's really bad for the environment in the landfill. But what is really interesting is like pens have so many components. Like there's plastic parts, different grades of plastic, there's metal parts, and the ink itself and whatever gel it is that they use inside, it's all different. They should go into different places for recycling or disposal. So I enjoy that Muji has tried to reduce the amount of waste that it creates. That is what I focused on, the pens, and I got a couple of refills, and this is like the very, very fine 0.38 millimeter colorful pens that I purchased as well. And I really focused on just items that are the stationery goods because like the $25 voucher wasn't really going to get me more acrylic storage or anything like that, and I didn't want to spend any money. So I will show you what I got. We put them into these little bags. So before I get going, I already had these pens. So these are the gel pens from Muji. I took some of the stickers off already of them, but they're for the most part 0.38 because I thought I liked that. You can see this little runty one. It's just like an old packaging. It's a bit of a difference. But again, you can reuse the outside by just refilling the inside, so I didn't bother buying a new outer casing for this blue one. I already had it. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 10 colors here, mostly in the 0.38. I don't know why I did 2 of them in 0.5. Not really sure, but I'll just be using those. And obviously I had already mentioned these from before, this dual-ended marker. And then I already had these items on hand. So this is my refillable. Again, it's refillable because you can just take that apart like this and you can refill the ink inside. So that one is one that I had. I actually use this one for daily writing, just in my planner, my on-the-go planner. And then it had 2 pen cases. This one is a hexagonal version. Oh, I shouldn't take that apart. I'll show you guys. So what I've noticed is the Muji pens, they do they become a different color over time. So if you can tell, there's a bit of a difference between the colors. This one, the round barrel one, which I've had for the longest, it's kind of got like a yellowish color to it. It's aged. And then this one is more of a clear, like blue plastic. But they're both frosted plastic, so you can't really tell. So I have both of these, and you can kind of see this one is a hexagonal version, and here is the rounded version. And I also had one of these. So this is like a really old version, and it's like, again, yellowing. They're not feeling sticky yet, so I think it's still okay. But this is a different style of pen that they've really updated already. So I'll show you that in a sec. But these pen refills, I got these 2. This is the green and the pink that I ended up getting in the 0.38 to fill these 2 with when I finish with them. Oh, not this one. These 2. These 2 0.5s with, I will be refilling these with the 0.3 ink. And I don't know, I found the orange was being a bit weird, so I ended up getting a refill for orange. It was like, this one leaks a little bit. And then this one is the 0.38 in the blue. So these four go with these types of pens. And then with these refills, you can use this type of pen refill. So everything's a bit confusing, but if you would like to see what that is, it looks like that. So this type goes with that. And then this is the type that goes with this. So even though these are new, I hauled these, or I purchased these in a different time than now. I'll go through the one with more items in it first, because they're all the pens. All the pens. So these pens retail for about $1 US. I think they're more expensive in the US. But I already had a gray one and I like fell in love, super obsessed with it. So both of these are the gray refills because I think that's the one I'm going to be using most often. And from before, you saw I had this kind of pen. This is the old style of this black now. And you can see really like this, it's yellow and aged. I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm probably gonna open one of these up and stick it into my gray pen and then use that ink in here for a little while. I got the black, dark blue, light blue, dark green, green, orangey yellow color. Maybe this is just the yellow. This is considered the yellow. I didn't pick up the orange. They looked really similar to me. A purple, fuchsia, purple, and then a pink. So along with the gray version that I forgot to, my gray pen I forgot to bring, it would have been 10 in total. I picked them individually rather than getting them in a pack because the ones in the pack didn't include this orangey color and didn't include one of the pinks that I wanted. So I just kind of did my own. So that was part one of that. And then here's part two. So here I ended up getting the blue, dark blue 0.38 that goes with all of these pens because I didn't have one of those. And you can see how they've changed their stickers as well. Like the packaging isn't any different, but now it looks like the sticker looks like that. I got another one of these barrels, which is just like this, but in the circular version of it rather than the hexagonal version. This was just to fill up the amount because I was like, it ended up being just a tiny bit short and they don't give you any change. So I got that. And then I got 2 pen refills, which I didn't know, but I repeated my black refill, the black ink refill with 0.38. So didn't think about that before I went shopping. And then something I didn't really know I was going to pick up, but just kind of on a whim did, was this cute thing. How does this work? Do you just pull it? Is it a sticker? I'm gonna break it. Oh no. Oh, there's scissors. Oh, that's fun. So that's really cool. It'll be really cool for putting into a pencil case. So that was my haul from Muji. This is my birthday present from Muji. Muji gave me a birthday present of a bunch of stationery. So that's how I spent my birthday money from Muji. So that's my haul from Muji. Well, this is my current collection of all Muji Stationery items that I've accumulated in my entire life. And hope you guys like this video. It is going to be a great year for stationery for me, apparently. But thanks so much for watching, and if you want to see any of these in action, please subscribe. I will be definitely using these in my future plan with me's and in my bullet journal. I'm doing a weight loss bullet journal or health tracker bullet journal, and I'm planning on using lots of colorful pens inside. So thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye everyone.